When it comes to technology, there's few companies that can rival what Garmin has done. And that's primarily what we're going to talk about right now, is what the Garmin Xero technology does. And when I say Xero technology, I'm lumping what's out there now for crossbows and what can be mounted on your compound bow all into one group. And to me, it's just a little bit short of incredibly miraculous how it works.
I've been around Garmin for a few years, actually just had my 8-year anniversary, so I've kind of got to see, at least from the sidelines and as part of the team, that product develop over time. And we've been lucky to have essentially the same core group of people that developed the software for the original bow sight, also helped develop the Crossbow scope that we launched here late last year. And then we've slowly built all this knowledge and this information up over time. So fast forward 6 years, now we have the next generation of this bow sight coming out that was just iterations upon iterations of understanding how does this thing work. And then we really took that to the next step with the A1i Pro, where we started to make that technology even smarter.
As we look into the future of the new Garmin Xero sights, it literally is going to be tuned to your exact speed of your bow. So there's very little guessing in the setup process. You basically can get everything set in at 20, you tune it into what you're doing, the exact weight and speed that you're shooting for that particular arrow and that particular broadhead setup, and you begin to save that. And once you're dialed into that particular speed and have everything set up and saved, well, you can toggle and move back and forth between each one based on what you're shooting for that day. But what it doesn't do is control your nerves. You still got to practice. You still have to hit those anchor points, and those anchor points are very important. That sight's even telling you, and when you're practicing, that you're missing those points. You have to make sure your equipment is all tuned in, and you've got to be the guy in charge of that moment. And if you can control your emotions, you're going to hit exactly where you're aiming.
To learn more about the Garmin Xero A1i Pro, visit Garmin.com.